Harper One and HarperAudio present How Do You Choose? A Human Design Guide to What's Best for You at Work, in Love, and in Life by Erin Claire Jones. This is the author. To my clients, students, and community, thank you for sharing your stories and selves so generously with me over the years, and for teaching me more about human design than any class ever could. All I can do is be me, whoever that is. Bob Dylan. Introduction. In 2015, I was 24 years old, living in New York City and working for an early-stage financial tech company. After only 2 years in the trenches of startup life, I was in the midst of a genuine quarter-life crisis. Romantically, I was navigating an on-again, off-again relationship. Professionally, part of me wanted to enter venture capital, and another wanted to build an essential oils business. A third part of me wanted to sell my belongings and move to Bali. One night, I went to a party on Manhattan's Lower East Side, struck up a conversation with a friend of a friend, and found myself sharing details about my prolonged indecision. "Have you ever heard of human design?" he asked me. Of course, I said, assuming he was referencing human-centered design, a popular approach to product development believed to have been created at Stanford University. But when he asked for my time, date, and place of birth, I realized we weren't discussing how to choreograph user experiences. Instead, he used my details to generate a digital chart of intricate lines, numbers, and shapes. After analyzing my chart, he shared reflections of me that felt eerily spot on. "You're meant to be a teacher and a guide," he said, "and you're not supposed to work so hard all the time. Your talent is making people feel seen and asking the right questions. Life should be a bit more flowy for someone like you." His words washed over me like a cool breeze. While being curious about people and asking questions were undoubtedly my gifts, my parents always thought I'd be a therapist, I had never considered those gifts valuable enough to build a career around. They were simply part of me. They always had been. "How do you know that about me?" I asked in disbelief, grasping for his phone. "What else does that thing say?" "You're a projector," he said. "You're meant to lead by offering perspective and to work in short sprints with lots of rest in between." I asked him what a projector was. "It's one of the 5 types in human design." It sounded like science fiction, but it also sounded, well, accurate. He explained that human design is a modality for self-understanding, like astrology, the Enneagram, or Myers-Briggs. Like astrology, it draws on a person's time, date, and place of birth to generate a chart that reveals their core personality characteristics. Like the Enneagram, it unlocks insights into how they can find their flow in relationships and at work. And like Myers-Briggs, human design explains under what conditions people feel most energized and empowered. Beyond my being a projector, he shared 2 additional pieces of my human design that would help me navigate big questions about love and work. The first was called my strategy. He explained that in human design, your strategy is the way you're designed to cultivate opportunities. And your strategy, he said, is to wait for an invitation. It means you should wait to be invited into opportunities or relationships rather than pounding the pavement trying to initiate them yourself. I pushed back. That can't be right. I pursued my current job, and that is the only way anything has ever happened for me. "And how's that feeling?" he asked. Reflecting on his question, I was clearly burning the candle at both ends, which wasn't just exhausting, it was unsustainable. Yet I hadn't found another way to strive for success. "How does it feel when you think about waiting for invitations to share your gifts instead of pushing so hard to force opportunities?" he asked. "Honestly, it feels like a relief, but also a little scary and hard to trust." His last insight was about my decision-making process, which he called my authority. "You have an emotional authority," he said. "This means you're not meant to make decisions quickly, and you should avoid drawing conclusions on emotional highs and lows. For example, if I am excited about a new job, I should wait a few days until my emotions settle before deciding whether to take it. Or if I'm feeling down about a relationship, it's best to move through my feelings before making a rash decision and calling it quits. Essentially,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?